পরে দেখাবো স্যার। হ্যাঁ দেখাবো নাকি আগে দেখতে চান? ওকে, ইউ ক্যান হ্যাভ সিট দেন। ওকে, so we request you all to have a seat, please. So thank you very much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me His Excellency, Honorable High Commissioner of Canada in Bangladesh, Mr. Bennett Pierre Lagame. We have among us Mr. Mohammad Sabur Khan, Honorable Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Daffodil International University. We have among us Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Yusuf Mahbubul Islam. We have among us our Honorable Treasurer, Muhammad Hamidul Haq Khan of Daffodil International University. We have Professor Rafiqul Islam among us, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Business and Economics today. We have among us Mr. Syed Mizanur Rahman Raju, our respected teacher and the Director of Students Affairs. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. As you know, I told it's a prize awarding ceremony of the team Pedicare who have been working under the Yunus Social Business Center here. So their plan, they presented, they went a long way. In a presentation we will say that. They went a long way to win this prize, and today the prize awarding ceremony will be held here. So a little change in the schedule since we have some slides to present. So we shall start with the recitation from the Holy Quran. May I request Mr. Faisal bin Abul Kashem, President of SBSF, to recite from the Holy Quran first.
Assalamu alaikum. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Okay, now I am translating it to English. Say, the truth is that Allah is one. Allah is besought of all, needing none. He neither begot anyone, nor he was begotten, and equal to him has never been anyone. Sadaqallahul Azim.
So before starting the formal session, we will have a presentation here to understand what social business team is, what the Yunus Social Business Center are doing, what is our relationship with the Yunus Center, and how this team have been working. So may I request Mr. Muhammad Kamruzzaman Didar, lecturer of the Department of Business Administration, Daffodil International University, to have his presentation first.
Hello. Yeah, hey, light গুলো বন্ধ করে দাও, সামনে লাইট গুলো বন্ধ করে দাও। দিছি তো। হ্যাঁ, লাইটটা অফ করে দেন, লাইট অফ করে দেন। এগুলো এটা ইয়া ফাইন, এবার তো আমাকে দেখা যাচ্ছে না। হ্যাঁ ফাইন, ওকে। Honorable High Commissioner of Canada, and respected guests and dear students, Assalamu alaikum and very good morning, everyone. So before going to this formal session, I'm going to give you this overview of Daffodil University and Social Business Student Forum and our achievements so far. So because Social Business Student Forum is actually belongs to the university, so before that, I actually want to give you this little overview of our university. Actually, our university just started our journey in 2002 formally, but last few days back we actually observed our 15th founding ceremony. And though it's 15 years only, but we have actually come along and we have a lot of success stories and challenges and opportunities. So we are looking forward to be one of the best university in the South Asia region in future, inshallah. And here is the permanent campus overview, partial overview of permanent campus. You know, our permanent campus is one of the best permanent campus in Bangladesh because this is a green campus, you can say. And here is the master plan. I hope by 2020 we are going to actually see this setup in our permanent campus. And golf course, this is the opportunity for the students, faculty members, and officials, because our university always encourage the sportsy mind of the young minds, because we believe that sports can, change your life. Because that's why we actually introduced the Change Together program as well. And here's the overview of our university. This is one of the best university in Bangladesh, and we have almost 20,000 plus students, and we have almost 500 plus foreign students, and we have full-time 800 plus faculty members in our university, and we have 5 faculties. Under 5 faculties, we have 21 departments. And another main motive of our university actually to create the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur drive is, to create students to be entrepreneur. And, breakfast fair, and that is actually organized by one of my friend, Bipasha, to actually create or induce the entrepreneurial minds of the young students. And that is what actually going on here. And okay, now come to this point of social business activities of Social Business Student Forum by Daffodil International University. And we actually started our journey in 2012 with a small opening led by our Professor Rafiqul Islam. And it was 2012 only. And in Social Business Day organized by UNO Center. And after that, we actually organized we actually set up the 3 major aspects of our social business activities. First one, Social Business Student Forum. And we have our set up Social Business Center and Social Business course as well. So we started officially the Social Business, Social Business Center. This is the, we have a collaboration with the UNO Center, and almost 25 universities all over the world actually have this Social Business, Social Business Center. And we are actually very happy to actually start our journey with the Social Business and your Professor, Nobel Laureate Professor Yunus sir. And significant achievements so far we have. And we actually create some flagship programs under our Social Business Student Forum. We have Action 2015 Social Business Exposure Program, and we organize the Youth Summit on Aging, Age Demand Action, and Social Business Student Social Business course. And in 2013, we actually organized this Social Business Youth Convention, where Professor Yunus sir was there, and he actually addressing the young minds of the Bangladesh, not only Bangladesh, other students and faculty members and academicians from all over the world actually participated in this convention. And we organized the International Social Entrepreneur workshop on social entrepreneurship, because we believe non-traditional business come up with a social motive. So if students and entrepreneurs come up with a social motive, that can has a huge impact on the society. And that's why we organized this international workshop, where students from the different universities, from our university still participated, and then that is the outcome of this predicate actually come up from that workshop. And we have a lot of achievements. So here's another achievement. So we got the second runner-up in the social business case competition organized by UNO Center under the East West University. And Action 2015, it was actually social motive to actually encourage the students about the inequality, poverty, and climate changes. So we actually went to the different universities, school, college students to engage themselves, to aware themselves about this sort of changes and possibilities in this world. And your summit on aging, this is another flagship program by ourselves, our forum, because we believe aging is one of the major challenge in the world stage. So to create the awareness and to actually take care of our parents and old people, we actually organize this youth summit on aging. And the second youth summit on aging will be held on 18th February 2017. And we have a MOU regarding the social business certificate course on social business in our university, and Professor Yunus sir and our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir here. And this is some snapshot of social business course. And social business game. This is another big achievements of our university, because we believe to actually lead or to learn the students about the social business, that is the best way to teach them by game, because the students are engaged with the game and all those things. So we actually try to innovate something so that a student can engage automatically, they can learn automatically. So this is the game that can a student automatically learn, and they can know about this, what is social business, how to do the social business and all these things. And another flagship program, a social business exposure program, we actually already done with the fifth intake of social business exposure program. Here, almost 40 university students had participated so far. Almost we had 350 plus participants from the different universities to give them the on-field experience of the social business. And here, this program actually collaboration. We have a collaboration with this social Center as well with this to organize this program. There's some snapshots of the intakes. And social business case competition, this is another flagship program, because we believe to actually lead the students to know about the social business. There is no alternative than case. So we organized this social business case competition first time in last semester, and where almost 35 university students has participated, and IBA got the first prize. And social business design lab, and this is another flagship story, because social business design lab only organized by Yunus Center, but being a social business student forum, being a representative of social Yunus Center, we organized first time social business design lab. This is the platform from the entrepreneur and the investor, and in the last 13th January we organized this, and one of the entrepreneur got the finance from investor. And here the story begins of the Team Pedicare, because actually I just give you some overview of our activities and what we've done so far. And this is the consequence of Team Pedicare. We actually this is the final stage, and Team Pedicare actually presented their idea in the Canada, and this is the prestigious issue, because HEC Montreal actually organized this competition, and almost 44 university students participated in all over the world, and our university got the first runner-up in this business plan competition. So it's a great honor for us, great honor for our university, as well as for our country as well. And this is all about from my end, because this is a little overview, and I hope the next things will be covered by the Team Pedicare about their activities, what they did. And thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamruzzaman Dida. We, the Deaf International University, as we had been discussing with His Excellency yesterday, that we have two feathers in our hat. One is we are a digital university, very much digitally oriented. Our Honorable Chairman, he is one of the best digital leader of Bangladesh, number one. Number two is we presently is known as the best university with the entrepreneurship mindset, because of him as well. We understand the world is suffering from unemployment problem, and our university has a keen focus on eradicating this unemployment problem. What is the way out? So we got from our leaders that the only way that we will have to create a lot of entrepreneurs, not the job seekers. So the whole university is giving emphasis on that, and all those activities are part of that. So here we go with the next part. I mean, before starting the formal session, we'll see the plan. That plan was presented in HEC Montreal, Canada. What is HEC Montreal? I guess our His Excellency will be able to speak on it, because he is a fellow of that institution. So before that, we will see how the plan they have created and what they have done. So may I request the team of social business, pedicare, to come on stage, please. Mr. Misbahur Rahman and others. Could you please come forward and present your ideas?
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning to you all. Well, before we start our presentation, I want to introduce my team. Kazi Mishu, he is our team leader, and I am Faisal bin Abul Qasim. This is Bhaskar Sarkar, and this is Shamsun Nahar. Well, let's begin with a story. Imagine a genie. We know that they have endless capabilities and enormous power. But if he is confined in a tiny jar, can he do anything? What do you think? If he is confined, a genie, I mean in Bengali jinn, if he is confined in a tiny jar, can he do anything? I guess not. So like that, human beings, they have lots of capabilities. But due to socio-economic barriers and other barriers, they cannot flourish. So in our country, we face same problems. Not in only Bangladesh, but also in other countries, they face the same problems, socio-economic barriers and other barriers. As we are related to social business, we always try to find problems that can be solved using the magic of social business. So we always study, and during our study, we found that 2 out of 5 children in Bangladesh, they face the malnutrition problem. Due to malnutrition, they cannot grow properly. Their mind, their body cannot grow. So we thought that we can do something in this field. So afterwards, we went to market, that because the nutritious food and the baby food comes from market. So we went to market for the research that why this problem exists. So we found that there are lots of nutritious food and baby food in the market, but all the families cannot afford those foods. Because the existing baby foods, they are targeted only for higher income class families, not for lower income or lower middle income families. So we found that if we can make the baby food price half of the current market price, then everyone can afford it. So the problem can be solved. The malnutrition problem in Bangladesh, that can be solved. So we made pedicare, a team and a dream. It's not only a team, but we dream to eradicate this malnutrition problem from Bangladesh. This was the introduction of our story, and afterwards, Lipi will continue.
Well, now I will share the story of our social business creation competition. So when we started our journey diary was empty just like that. We don't know what to do. We had no idea what to do. All we had was a strong leader who is a proactive, and our professor who believed in us. So there was a motto. Our motto was concentrate and stay focused. You only live once, so do it with joy. So Professor Mai was always connected with us via email. So she said, your idea got selected in social business creation competition. So now you have to make social impact. You have to make social presence in internet, and you have to sign petition from people. Then we start our work. We start with our friends. Our friends shared the idea with other friends, and they started signing our petition. But we thought that is not going easy. So that's our Facebook page, and we reached almost 30,000 people by our Facebook page. And we went to social leaders to get more support. So one day we met our former captain of Bangladesh cricket team, Mr. Habibul Bashar, and we shared our idea. He was so excited, and he said, "How can I help?" We said, "Sir, we don't need anything. We just need your photo and your comment on our project." He gave that, and we used that in our campaign. And also we can see Kazi Riyazul Haq from Human Rights Commissioner. He was a very tough guy. He asked many questions to us about our project. He was not that much easy, like Mr. Habibul Bashar. And then finally he was convinced and gave his support to us. And then we met Google country marketing director, Mr. Hashmi Rafsanjani, and he was also very excited for our project. And then we thought, how about knowing the real situation? How about going a place where the pedicare is needed? Then we went to Brahmanbaria to make a survey. We called the village mother to a house, outside our house, and share our idea and hear their stories. We got to know that their children are really suffering from malnutrition, and they are not aware about baby food, and they have to go to doctor with their children. And we also got to know from the survey that mini pack will be more convenient for them. So, and also we went to a school to spend some time with kids. Our professor Masudibn Rahman sir shared the story of independent war with the children, and we held a quiz session, you can see there, and shared some small gifts with children. They were so happy that it got tears in our eyes. And then Professor Mai said, "Wow, you have done well, but there is more to come." Then there comes the second round, where she said, "Okay, now contact a crowdfunding and show us what you have got." Crowdfunding is a way to get investment from the people. We said, "Ma'am, there is no crowdfunding platform in our country. It is famous in Western world, but not here." She said, "Be creative. Go on, show us something." All we hear that she said, "Go on, you have kharabi in your kopal." So we started crowdfunding offline, and you can see we literally went to people and share our stories, and they convinced. They gave us $1 Canadian each, and we gifted them with a badge. You can see there, and each vote was counted as each dollar was counted as a vote. So after that, we also conducted a rally for breastfeeding week, and with our students supported us so much. And after that, it was almost August when Professor Mai mailed us the result, and we see that we also won the second round of social business creation competition. The story is quite long, I can say. Well, we spent countless nights staying awake. We spent countless nights planning. We spent countless days running from here and there, and also we have to maintain our study life. It's not that much easy, as I'm saying now. Thank you.
Okay, so hello everyone. This is Bhaskar Sarkar. So in the team, it is my responsibility to look after the data analysis and representation and work as the director of finance. But today, I'm not going to talk about any technical stuff. Today, I'm going to talk about the people without whom this venture would not have seen the light. So the first name that came into our mind was Masood ibn Rahman sir. Well, he is an extraordinarily inspirational man. He can motivate the team no matter how much pressure we are in. And his experience through multiple research and dealing with projects helped us really greatly. And when we were at the initial stage of this venture, going through the researches, he came to us and told us that why you guys are limiting yourselves. You should showcase your talent and capability in an international platform. And from that spark, our journey at the Social Business Creation Competition started, that is organized by HEC Montreal, Canada, and Grameen Creative Lab, Germany. And the man without whom this product would not have been possible is Professor Dr. Bilal Hussain. He is a food scientist, and his vast experience in this field was a magic for us. And an interesting fact is that when we actually went to him and pitched our idea for the first time, and told him that is it possible to build a new technology and develop a product that has great quality but the price is really down, and he was like, yes, just go ahead. And we're literally in a pause for a minute, that how can a man be so confident about developing a new product in the market? And this was a great boost up for our spirit, and we went on working really hard. And another man, the director of administration, Mr. Imran Hussain, his support was really necessary because we had the access to lab facilities and all facilities available in Daffodil International University whenever and wherever we needed. And definitely our chairman sir, Mr. Sobu Khan, because he is the man who always pushes people to go for entrepreneurship. And this is the spark we keep ourselves. And our honorable VC sir and the department head of computer science and engineering, these people always pushed us toward creativity and bringing something new to the society. And also we are greatly in debt to the director of Givenchy Group of Industries, which is one of the largest garments industries in our country, and also many other funds including OXR Agro. Now, I believe that the two persons who were a great catalyst for our success, who are not in this country, but in a really distant Canada, was Associate Professor Mai Tai Tanti of HEC Montreal and Margot Mollard, who is a student of McGill University. Well, Mai was an absolute delight for us because she had great confidence in our capability and the success of our projects, and because of that we still have a great relation with HEC and her till now. And when we are at the last round, the final round, we actually had to go to Canada to present our final pitch, but unfortunately it was not possible for us at that time. So we reached Margot to present our idea there and showcase our 6 months of staggering works, because if we couldn't present there, all could have been in vain. And luckily, she was an absolute excellence in his presentation and presented our ideas, our developments greatly, and which has brought us the honor of being a runners-up at this competition. So now let me play the message from HEC Montreal.
Hi Thai from HSC Montreal. It is my honor to have the opportunity to reach out to you in Bangladesh from Canada on behalf of the organizing team of the Social Business Creation Competition that was launched in 2016. As you may know, good morning. I'm Professor Mai Tai from HSC Montreal. It is my honor to have the opportunity to reach out to you in Bangladesh from Canada on behalf of the organizing team of the Social Business Creation Competition that was launched in 2016. As you may know, the competition is structured as a course which provides experiential learning and uses a gamification approach. In 6 months at the competition, students learn how to use market mechanisms to address social challenges, leverage on social collective mindset, collaborate with various stakeholders, and develop the business idea into a real business. In the first edition in 2016, we admitted 44 teams from 30 reputable universities, representing 16 countries in Asia, America, Europe, Africa, and Australia. Students started their entrepreneurial projects with only one-page proposal. Then they joined our training program. In September, they came to Montreal to complete the training and make the final presentation. We were very pleased to welcome an application from your university, Team Pedicare, whose ambition is to curb malnutrition problems in Bangladesh. We were very impressed by the professionalism, entrepreneurial spirit, and the progress they made throughout the competition. It came to no one's surprise that the team made among the top teams in the final round. In fact, it won Social Business Concept Award and the second prize. We do hope that they will launch their business soon and start making social impacts. We also wish that the entrepreneurial competences that they acquire through our competition will contribute greatly to their business success. On behalf of the Social Business Creation team, I would like to thank you for your interest in making social impacts and wish to welcome more and more teams from your university in particular and Bangladesh at large. Enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Goodbye.
Okay, and this is our loving family, the family of Social Business Student Forum. Without their support, nothing would have been possible. So I think they deserve a big round of applause. And now let me just put an end to this presentation by discussing on our achievements till now. So Team Pedicare is the only team, I feel really honored to say this, that is the only team among 44 teams from 16 countries and from all the continents. It is the only team to win in all 3 independent rounds. And this team is also the only team in this competition for our excellent business model to win both Best Business Concept Award and also the High Impact Business Idea Award. And in terms of money, our team has won prizes worth 19,000 Canadian dollar, and in our pioneer step to excel in crowdfunding in Bangladesh for the first time, we actually gathered around more than 4,000 Canadian dollar. And I believe that keeping all of these aside, the prize that is most valuable for us is the innumerable love and trust of you people. That is what is the most important thing, and that is what keeps us going to achieve more and get this thing materialized. So thank you everyone for being here, and thank you all the people who have been with us, and I believe you will be with us in the future too. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for telling the story. Here we go with the formal session right now. So at this stage, may I request our Honorable Chairman to take His Excellency, Mr. Benoit Pierre Lagame, and Mr. Hamidul Haq Khan and Professor Rafiqul Islam, Dean, Faculty of Business, on stage, please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we start with the national anthem of both the countries. So, may I request to play the national anthem of Bangladesh right now? In case. May I request Mustafa sir to come on stage, please? Our Honorable Dean. Now the national anthem of Canada. Please have a seat. So, thank you everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished gathering, let me inform you that today's special guest, Ms. Lamia Morshed, Executive Director of the UNO Center, this morning we have got a message from her office that she has got actually sick. That's why she has asked apology from all of you. So here we start with the welcome address. The welcome address will be delivered by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Yusuf Mahabubul Islam.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So, The welcome has already actually taken place with the PowerPoint presentations that you all saw. So I would like to thank the audience for coming, and our team, Pedicare, and all those involved in the project, and especially to grace the occasion, our chairman and our His Excellency Ambassador of Canada to Bangladesh. If I can pronounce your name correctly, His Excellency Binoy Pierre Lagame. Is that correct? Okay. So thank you for agreeing to come and hand over the prizes. And I welcome all deans and our treasurer as well. So welcome all. Thank you.
Here we will listen from the Dean of Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Mustafa Sir, because this team Pedicare worked actually, one of the leader was Bilal Sir, and he works under this man, and he has lot more innovations in Bangladesh. He is a renowned scientist in our country. Sir, please welcome.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Canadian Ambassador to Bangladesh, Honorable Chairman, BOT, Daffodil International University, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Treasurer, and Honorable Dean, Faculty of Business and Finance, and distinguished colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. Today is a very memorable day for Daffodil International University, and we have seen our name in the world context where this team has fetched laurel for all of us. We are very proud of it, and I'm sure with the motto that our graduates will never be job seekers, rather they will be job providers. This motto we are going to uphold, and we are always with you, my dear students, to see that you have come out as a very big entrepreneur. My hats off to our chairman, Board of Trustees, Mr. Sabur Khan, who always inspires us to help our students, to show them a new path to stand on our own feet. So thank you very much involving Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, especially the Department of Nutrition and Food Engineering in the process. Thank you.
Professor Rafiqul Islam, Dean Faculty of Business and Economics, he is with us from the very first day of starting the social business activities in Daffodil International University. So the day we started with Professor Yunus, he gave us the permission of forming a student group like that. He was with us always. So it is the time to listen from Professor Rafiqul Islam. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Dean, Faculty of Business and Economics.
Thank you. Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustees, Daffodil International University, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Yusuf Mahbubul Islam, Honorable High Commissioner of Canada in Bangladesh, and Honorable Treasurer, my colleague, Honorable Dean, Allied Health Services, in front of me, distinguished guests, my dear students. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. As we heard from the participants, we know that this was a social business creation competition organized jointly by HSC Montreal, Canada, and Grameen Creative Lab, Germany. A team consisting of 4 students from our university, and I think another student, international correspondent, joined them in Canada during the 3rd round. He was a student of McGill University, Canada. That's what I learned. And it was supervised by Professor Mai Tin Tan Thieu, Department of Entrepreneurship Innovation, HSC Montreal. 44 teams representing 16 countries of Asia, America, Europe, Africa, and Australia joined this competition. Bangladesh team Pedicare achieved the position of runner-up in this competition. Congratulations, my dear students from Daffodil International University. You are our pride. You have actually enhanced our name and fame in international arena. Now, and you will be an inspiration to our students present who are here today of different departments, and you will be an example. The other students can learn from you. My heartiest congratulations to you. Social business is slightly different. Actually, it is an extension of microcredit Grameen to social business, and it refers to society and improvement in society in terms of increasing employment, healthcare, pollution, environment, old age, disabled person, and so many items will come forward. Social business, you invest but you don't take the profit. You don't take any dividend. You reinvest the money and it continues, generates income. You concentrate on looking into alleviation of the sufferings of the individuals in terms of employment, healthcare, pollution. So environment, when you say society, you mean many things. You mean pollution, you mean environment, you mean human rights, you mean everything. Society, upliftment society in its entirety. So that is, briefly speaking, what social business is. And I will urge all of you, whether you belong to this society or not, to this association or not, all students, please do something for the downtrodden and common people of the country. Help them. You organize yourself to uplift the condition of the poor and the downtrodden in the society. That is my appeal to you in whatever capacity you are there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for consenting to come over to our place and grace this occasion. We take pride in you, and thank you very much again, dear students.
Thank you, sir. Actually, we are very much motivated in belief that the power of business could be used to solve the problems of the society. Because business itself is a power. As you have seen from our Honorable Chairman, that he has so many activities, business activities, in this country, around the globe. But using the power of business for the humanities, for society, led us to design these social business projects. So at this stage, I would request Mr. Muhammad Hamidul Haq Khan, Treasurer, Daffodil International University, to deliver his speech, who is always an inspiration for us, the pedicare team and many young minds in our university.
Honorable Chairman, Daffodil International University, Honorable Ambassador, His Excellency, High Commissioner, because High Commissioner means, Canada has got the independence from British in the year 1931. Westminster Charter was there at that time. His Excellency Mr. Lamari is here. We are privileged here in Daffodils. I want to say Daffodil is one of the best and pioneer university of Bangladesh as well as South Asia. How it is being happened? It is the vision of our Honorable Chairman, who is always encouraging you people as well, encouraging us, instructing us, advising us to do the things. Yesterday I was talking to the Secretary, Home Ministry. He was a student of mine. Recently he joined in the Home Ministry, Fariduddin Ahmed Chaudhary. Every month we are sending reports to the government, Education Ministry. The activities, what you are doing in the university, that is being sent to the ministry for onward submission to the high officials of the government. Daffodil is the number one. Everywhere Daffodil is phrased there. Because I send the events, I send the sports cultural programs, pedicare. I have sent the report of pedicare. Pedicare, you are seeing right now in the market that pedicure, from pedicare, the milks for the infants are being sold in the market for the malnutrited boys, girls in Bangladesh. This name has come from pedicare. Canada is sponsoring it because Canada is the second largest country of the world. They are incurring about 6 to 10% for their education, 51 to 60%. Like you, they are educated there. They are graduate there. So, social business is coming from the mindset of Yunus Business Center. World is thinking for that. And you are the pride of the world, right? You are the daffodilians. You have topped the list as well, runners up, like it is the top most. You won $10,000. But you tried a lot to go to Montreal for receiving the award. But due to some unavoidable circumstances, you would not be able to go there. I want to say something about a student. Day before he came with a I-20 from Canada. He is a student of Daffodil International University, CSC department. he has been awarded PhD program in Calgary University. This sir, the Canada government has given me the stipend. I will offer to get $24,000 per year, but I have no money to go to Canada. Say, yes, if you have any problem, I will discuss it to our Honorable Chairman that you will be able to go there. This is possible for the daffodilians only. They are getting the scholarship from Canada. They are getting the scholarship from all over the country. So, you are the pride that you are the daffodilians. Before a few minutes, our Honorable Chairman was deliberating, discussing about the name of daffodil. Daffodil is a flower. Daffodil is a flower that is grown in England, near the valley, that always dance in the wind, that yellow flower dances. You must be inclined with your education to get the prize of Pedicare in the fast. You will be the number one of the world. So, His Excellency, please take care of our students. If they were awarded scholarship, they are given the visas, they will be able to grow of our country. They can be able to elevate our poverty in Bangladesh. I worked with Professor Yunus in a single project with France, Danone. Danone company was patronizing Professor Yunus for manufacturing a card. The card was contained with all minerals to help the lack of malnutrition babies and girls here in Bangladesh. Only 5 taka, the cost was only 5 taka. But we have the vision. The daffodilians have the vision with the direction of our Honorable Chairman. Say, yes, this will be the first university of Bangladesh, entrepreneurial university. Entrepreneurial university. Right now, world has only 600 to 700 universities that are patronizing entrepreneurship very, very seriously. But from the very beginning, we are starting to grow up our students in a befitting way. You should be educated, you are polite, you are gentle, you are inclined with your education. You just involve yourself for your betterment, for the betterment of your parents, for the betterment of the country, for the betterment of the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. What you wanted to say, actually, the vibration that's going on in our campus, our university. Your Excellency, let me express that if you just walk around our campus, you will feel the pulse, the vibration. Everywhere, a lot of programs are going on. Students are busy with their activities. Teachers are giving projects, assignments. So many projects are being done. Everywhere, we are so vibrant that you will feel the pulse, actually. And if you go our social media, you will see we have more than 1 million followers in our social media, and so many activities are being done, are being published there. So I hope through social media and other activities, we will have a collaboration together. So before listening to His Excellency, here right at this moment now, I am going to open the floor for a couple of minutes, and I wish if anybody of you have any comments or if you want to say something or any question, I will open the floor before listening from the Excellency. Sure. Raju sir. Okay. Okay. This is a.
Thank you very much. It's not question, it's just complementing the issue because it has been raised or it has been perceived by some of the students maybe visa is a problem for Canada. But I can say one thing, His Excellency here. Personally, I have visited Canada so many times. I have visited so many places in Canada. And I found Canada is one of the, I think, comfortable country. Or the embassy also very much, I mean, empathetic towards young people especially. I was too young actually when I visited Canada. And I can tell it and I can comment on it. Don't worry for it. Actually for visa, you and everyone, and we should comply with basic document and things. That is really important. Even I'm sure having the visa is not the guarantee for entering any country as well. So it is something you need to achieve kind of mindset that you are global citizen right now. You can go with anything, with anywhere. Even without going, you can achieve something. That's a wonderful example for it. It's like geographic location does not matter right now in this world. And thank you. Thank you for actually joining the session. And on behalf of the students, as Director of Student Affairs, I must appreciate Honorable High Commission to Bangladesh for being with us this morning, and it will be actually giving a lot of encourage for young people so that they can really get out to get in new area of thinking. And Canada is one of the best countries in the world ever I have seen, can accept anything, very non-judgmental. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Raju sir. Your Excellency, let me tell you that our social business journey actually started from, I must say, from Canada actually. How? Because in 2010, first I been to Canada in Laval University in Quebec to talk about this Grameen social business model. And at that time, I had no idea about what social business is. So no sooner they offered me to talk about this issue, I immediately contacted Professor Yunus, talked to him, and got some papers, ideas, everything, books. I gone through all those. I presented my first paper over there. It was in Stephen A. Jarizlowski chair, a talk I had to give. And thereafter, coming back to the country, we started with social business activities. So thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the time to listen from him. His Excellency, Honorable High Commissioner of Canada to Bangladesh, Mr. Benoit Pierre Lagame.
Thank you, Dunab. Honorable Chairman Sabur Khan, Professor Yusuf Mahbubul Islam, Honorable Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, very good morning, Shubho Shukal. I cannot tell you how I'm pleased to be here today, especially after meeting the team yesterday and hearing about what they have done. I had heard about it before, but having the chance to discuss it with them yesterday and the one who have been supporting them, it just encouraged me more to be here this morning. So first of all, I would like to thank the Vice Chancellor of Daffodil International University and the organizer for inviting me today to this important event. This is really an honor for me. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the Professor Maiti Tan Tai, who you have seen on the screen before, an Associate Professor in the Department of Entrepreneurship and Innovation at HEC Montreal, which sponsored the Social Business Creation Competition in collaboration with Grameen Creative Lab. Just a few words on HEC Montreal. This is a university institution which is offering internationally renowned management education and research since 1907, so more than 100 years ago. And yes, as it was mentioned, I studied there, and I can tell you that it was quite helpful. HEC Montreal then set up a social business center named IDEOS, the first of its kind in Canada. One of the objectives of the center is to work with Canadian enterprise on developing projects with a social impact. HEC Social Business Center developed applied research, training, coaching, and knowledge transfer projects in order to improve the management and governance of social or community-based companies and organizations. I'm sure you know this, but the ultimate goal of social business is to use a business model to address social issues, especially those related to poverty. In September 2016, then, HEC Montreal collaborated with the Grameen Creative Lab to organize the first social business creation competition in Canada. Then 44 teams from 30 universities representing 16 countries from Asia, America, Europe, Africa, and Australia took part. I therefore want to congratulate the team Pedicare of Daffodil International University, who won the second prize of this global competition. Congratulations. You have heard a lot about that, but I just want to repeat it. The winning project Pedicare is really the brainchild of 4 talented students of Daffodil International University who had a dream to ensure the right of proper nutrition for children aged from 6 months to 3 years. These students identified that there was a limited selection of baby food products available in local market, and they are expensive as being imported. Let's see if something can be done made in Bangladesh. As a result, their parents cannot afford healthy food supplements for their growing baby. It's a well-known fact that malnutrition leads to stunting and wasting in children. In Bangladesh, 36% of children under 5 are stunted and 14 are wasted, which is the highest in Asia. 33% are underweight. And Canada, I can tell you that this is an issue that Canada was already addressing through our development assistance program. For instance, we work collaboratively to develop a common narrative for undernutrition in Bangladesh. This was facilitated by renewed effort against child hunger, REACH initiative in Bangladesh. REACH is a partnership funded by Canada of 4 UN agencies, WFP, UNFPA, UNICEF, and WHO. Plus, I won't name it, but we are also supporting, Canada is funding also important initiative in Bangladesh to fight malnutrition. The Pedicare product conceived by the team will be a low price and highly nutritious baby food, again made in Bangladesh, with the required nutrients for children between 6 months and 3 years. It's great to fight the social problem of malnutrition, and in response, have designed a sustainable, cost-effective solution. Although social business that combines social objective with business principle is still an emerging concept, it clearly has tremendous potential to solve problems such as nutrition deficiency, but we saw it also addressing other issues. It's conceivable that social business will become a strong approach in the global economy. Today then, I have the honor to provide 2 awards. The certificate awards Impactful Social Business Idea Awards, Social Business Concept Award. And runner-up cash prize of 10,500 Canadian dollar, and Mosaic HAC Summer School Tuition Waiver worth 8,500 Canadian dollar. This success would not be possible without the support of parents, family members, friends, students, and teachers, as it was highlighted in the previous presentation. While I have this opportunity, I would like to thank the parents for their encouragement and dedication. I see this as an outcome of a sincere, combined effort from all. Very well done. I think that you had the capacity to unleash the power of innovation, and you use also the power of team building. This is very well done. This is very inspiring. And I hope that all the others that are here will learn some lessons from that. Just a few minutes to also encourage you who are here, the student, to pursue your studies in Canada, because I would like to have this opportunity to, in this award ceremony, to inform you about a new education brand for Canada, which is called EduCanada. The unveiling of the new EduCanada brand coincides with the launch of a new mobile-friendly EduCanada website. I know that you are all IT savvy, and then you're going to go to see this. International students can visit the website to find information about studying in Canada, including scholarships, study program, and study permits. You all know that Canada is a global leader in quality education and the destination of choice for students, researchers, innovators, and entrepreneurs seeking a world of possibilities. Then, my heartiest congratulations to the student of Daffodil International University, Mr. Kazim Mesbah Rahman, Mr. Faisal bin Abdul Qasim, Mr. Bashar Sarkar Khan, and Mrs. Shamsun Nahar. Sorry if I scrap your name. And also their fellow Canadian from McGill University, which you had heard before, Margot Mola Dujardin, for your dedication and hard work for accomplishing this remarkable milestone. Finally, I would like to applaud all of you for your achievements, and HSC Montreal for organizing the first social business creation competition in collaboration with Graham Creative Lab. On this, I would like to thank you, Donald Bat, and have a long journey.
So thank you, His Excellency. It's an honor indeed. You have graced the occasion. Now it's the time to listen from the power of inspiration. All of we get the power of inspiration from our leader, our Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustees, Mr. Muhammad Sabur Khan, the chair of today's session.
I think power of inspiration is already well covered by the young people in the pedicare, right? I'm quite sure because they already motivate us, inspire us, convince us. So I'm quite sure that I should not be the part of the motivational area now. And thank you, young people. Thank you very much. And thank you, Honorable High Commissioner. we are really grateful for your time. And no doubt, it's really inspired these young people. And I'm quite sure that all other young people, those who are already sitting in front of us, I'm quite sure you are also got a lot of encouragement, right? You feel inspired. You see your brother or junior or senior, how they already motivated all of us. And of course, we need to see that a lot of young people will coming forward And of course, we will love to see that you are also doing the same thing. And you can also learn from the pedicare. And as all of the speakers, when they are already saying few words, and especially the Bhaskar, right? Bhaskar, when he is already saying, suddenly it came to my mind, how many you are using the perfume? I'm quite sure everybody, right? Why you are using perfume? To getting the good smell by the other people, right? But if we don't have the values inside in our mind, if you don't have the social values in our mind, if you don't have the human values in our mind, is it really true that we can spread the good smell to the society? It cannot. We can buy perfume, but we cannot really spread the good smell to the society. We everyone running for the money. We everyone is thinking, I'm quite sure that all of the young people, those who are sitting in front of us, you are thinking about your career to earn good money. But why? To spend your life, to get a future career. But again, why? If we are not able to create the social values. So that social values, I am quite sure this nowadays is going to be very popular. You know, the people are thinking, the society are thinking, the social values and human values need to be addressed through the business. And I'm quite confident that if the people, those who already miss you and your team, if you're really confident, and I'm quite sure that, as I already told repeatedly, that please don't think yourself only for getting the award. Rather try to implement it, try to prove it, that yes, this award is carry the value for the society. And then I'm quite sure that today is the time the ambassador and our high commissioner and definitely all of the distinguished guests will feel proud also to be associated with all of you. If you can implement your idea. And you know that the university from the day one we are trying our level best to nurture you, to help you, to guide you. You see the outside, we are organizing this program, but outside there is a lot of the other young people are waiting to show their strength. They also like to become an entrepreneur. Our university, you know, that's why we are trying our level best to produce a lot of entrepreneurs, because it is our challenge that in the near future that our student will not be jobless. Rather, our student will give the job to our student, right? So this is the time, and you know that we already established, I think when this Didar is already showing his presentation, you see that we also established a business incubator. Is it possible to think any other university? I'm quite sure maybe in the near future there's a lot of other university will follow the trend. But definitely the history will say that the Daffodil is the one university who already first time established a business incubator. So, but how many you are ready to take the place in the business incubator? Because business incubator is ready. I think our treasurer is sitting also in the business incubator. And he is as a former banker. And he always loved to help to the entrepreneur. And you see, every day we are trying to promote our young entrepreneurs, especially our students. We love to see our students more, they should come and join as an entrepreneur. So that's why I must thank Masood Ibn Rahman who is sitting here, or standing here. I already sent him the SMS. Why you are standing? You should bring him one chair. And you should set a one chair for all MC in the future. I think Raju, you should also take care about this matter, because I'm saying that Mr. Masood Ibn Rahman is humble enough. He is already standing beside us and giving us the encouragement. So anyway, I'm quite sure the social business, the volunteer, I'm seeing a lot of you are already carrying you as an organizer batch. Are you really set up your mindset that you are really trying to become a social business entrepreneur, right? Sure. So thank you very much. I hope that in near future we will have to see the lot of this young social business entrepreneur becoming, and really will establish your business. Because this university, again I should say that we give a lot of the infrastructure and resource facility inside the university. Any sorts of business idea, if tomorrow anyone is coming and you are offering us, sir, in future a flower bouquet and everything we will supply, we will love it to give it to you. Come and offer us what sorts of opportunity strength you have in your mind. And you see, I'm seeing that one of the gentlemen, one of the students is sitting with the university t-shirt, right? So you see, this t-shirt is also, you know, that a lot of times I told this t-shirt is also supplied by one of your friend. That's our proud, because we like to see that the entrepreneur mindset need to be created inside the university. So, Honorable High Commissioner, I hope that you understood that the spirit of our student, and thank you very much for joining with us, and we are hopeful that there is a lot of possibility because Bangladeshi people are entrepreneurial man. You know this country is entrepreneurial country. And you know that in apparels industry, you already aware about this whole matter, how the business community is coming forward, and especially the young people. You see that the 30 years back, the young people, their mindset was to get a job in the government job or other sector. But nowadays, you see that after 30 years, the trend is completely changed. Now our young people, how many you are thinking to become entrepreneur? Can you raise your hand? That's great. Congratulations. Congratulations for thinking this one. And I'm quite sure and I'm confident that if you please keep up your speed, sir, you see, if I'm asking them 2 years back, I'm not finding anyone to raise the hand. So that's really great. And I just before concluding my speech or some few words, I just like to share with you one example. Few days back, we organized one alumni, entrepreneur alumni networking of our university. Until today, almost 700 plus minus students become entrepreneur from this university. That this university age is only 15 years. So you see, these 700 plus, we already organized them one entrepreneurial night. And I'm really grateful. I think this is one of these student I'm seeing in front of me, Mr. Hasib. He is now representing Bangladesh, the Wikimedia. He is the country head of the Wikimedia in Bangladesh. And earlier he is a great contributor to the Wikipedia also. You see, this entrepreneurial night, I think our treasurer is here. Not a single penny we need to invest this night because all of our alumni, they contributed. And lastly, the organizer already sent me one of the mail. This sir, after spending all of the cost, there is some surplus budget. I really feel proud. That's the spirit. That's why I'm quite sure that in the long run, I tell that no one of our university will be jobless. No one of our university will be frustrated because our student will help to our other people. Because how confident they are. The entrepreneurial night is already organizing inside the university. They already created all of the fun, and even that one of the student, I know that he already contributed and he offered more money also. And his company, 60 plus Daffodil University student is working in his company. So, I hope that you will also join with the same entrepreneurial networking. We are hopeful that in near future, we will see you in this same networking and you will be our proud ambassador. Our Honorable High Commissioner is here and you will be our proud ambassador in the near future. And we are hopeful and thank you Social Business Forum and thank you the Pedicare team. And again, please keep in mind anyhow you need to implement your idea. So that we should also feel proud and the university always stands beside you. I'm quite sure the ambassador also stands beside you and he will be also proud if you can successfully implement this idea. So wish all of you good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's always an inspiration listening from you. So now we are almost at the end of the program, but before that, there are a few activities to do. Now we would like to hand over a token of appreciation to His Excellency, our Honorable Chief Guest. So may I request our Honorable Chairman to hand over the token of appreciation to the Chief Guest. May I request Kazi Misbah Rahman to collect the token of appreciation on behalf of Lamia Morshed, our special guest. She is sick today. Could you please collect it from our Honorable Chairman? Now the prizes to the team Pedicare. Oh, here is a token of appreciation. Now the handovering the prizes for the team pedicare. For the runner-up prize to Mr. Kazi Misbahur Rahman, Faisal bin Abul Kashem, Bhaskar Sharkar and Shamsun Nahar. Could you please come forward? The certificates, yeah. So, Kazi Misbahur Rahman. They are the runner-up of this plan competition. Mr. Faisal bin Abul Kashem. Bhaskar Sharkar. Ms. Shamsun Nahar. And now the dummy check. Now the dummy check to hand over to the team. The dummy check of 10,500 Canadian dollars. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Now floor goes to Faisal bin Abul Kashem because he will have to speak 1 minute maybe for one of their student leader. He will speak.
I'll take only a few minutes, 2 or 3. Okay, as a president of Social Business Students Forum now, it's my honor. Sorry if I got emotional. Well, Students Forum, it started its journey from 2012. And by the lead of Professor Masud Ibn Rahman sir and Kazi Misbahur Rahman. So I am his successor now as a president, and we would like to honor him with a token of love from us. Mishu bhai, we do really love you.
Mishu have proved himself, Mr. Kazi Misbahur Rahman, as a very good leader. His followers love him a lot. That's the achievement of a leader.
Actually, the situation become very, very exciting, also including Masud Ibn Rahman there. Can we all stand up and can create a big, noisy feelings that really will encourage us further? Yes, it's an award-winning thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
This sir. Photo session. There is a common photo session. May I request Team Pedicare first, along with the guest first, Team Pedicare, and then with the top management, a photo session.